Hey guys, it is Jeep and Bubba here at Blackberry Off-Road, and today we start on Project Grimlock. First things first, we gotta get some fresh wheels and tires. Alright guys, we're in the back of the vehicle here, and one thing we decided to do while we had the wheels off is go ahead and change the rotors, pads, and calipers. So, we know in the front we have a drag and caliper, might as well replace all of them at the same time. If you got a show vehicle, the last thing you want is rust. So we went with black powder coated calipers and some real nice cross drilled and slotted rotors. Let me show you. Alright guys, it's Sunday at 9 p.m. on the 30th, and 7 days from now, well, exactly a week from now, we have to be at Skottles and Bottles at 10:30 in the morning in Atlanta, and we're going to try to unveil this Jeep. And I've been working on a few things tonight. Let me show you that. Okay, so we got a new winch and some LED lights put on that front bumper. Got that front bumper all installed, so that's all Rugged Ridge. That's the Rugged Ridge bumper. The Trekker 10,000 with synthetic winch line. Really think that gives it a good look. And we went with their 3.5 inch LEDs. Now you could use your factory lights there, but we wanted to go with some LEDs there a little bit bigger. And that's the front end. So I have a new grill on order, new marker lights. Don't want to keep the angry eye. I gotta go back kind of stock with some LEDs. But our big work, let me flip you around. But our big work is I need to put some inner fenders in. I need to put some fenders on. And I need to do some fenders in the back. I need to scrape off some stickers. As you can see, there's no axle shaft in there. So as far as bringing this vehicle this weekend, I'm not sure. We've got so much going on in the shop if I'm going to be able to get every 100% thing done. But I want to bring it in some form or fashion of show quality. So I don't know if I'm going to put, so right now there's no ring and pinion in the front end, but I could drive it down there like that, just Bluetooth, two-wheel drive, you know. I'm sure a few people will notice, and I'm telling on myself in this video, so no big deal. But I also don't think I'll get the interior all buttoned up. So the fronts just needs clean, no big deal, needs a radio tossed in. The back's completely empty, and we're getting the audio delivered on Friday. We've got some stuff coming from Kicker, and that's going to give us no time really to get that together. But we can definitely get the exterior all together. So what I'd like to have done is new windshield, and because that one's cracked, and get this thing cleaned and waxed up. Fenders, inner fenders, and then, you know, really just going around and doing the fine details of things. Like I said, I want to put the grill in. I got some wiring to do on the lights. But that's going to be kind of what we're going to try to do between now and Sunday. And of course, we'll have some even more work to do to really get this thing perfect. We're probably looking at, you know, mid to late February, early March before we have this thing completely ready to flip and put on the market. But we're going to put ourselves under a little bit of crunch this week to get it somewhat show ready for Skottles and Bottles this Sunday. Okay, we're keeping with the theme on this Jeep. We're going with Rugged Ridge metal fenders and inner fenders. I got the driver's side in. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to flip you guys around. So here's the inner fenders. Not too bad of an install. I've left one self-tapper loose here because we're going to swap out these marker lights and I don't want to have to take that self-tapper back out. But not too bad. And then the metal fenders themselves in the front just use nuts and bolts. I've been installing those, so let me give you a look at that. It really just gives it a complete clean look. Now we got the matching fenders in the rear. But let me show you a problem that we're having. So one of the problems we're having is there used to be some sort of fenders on here in the past. And, well, let me get down here and show you. If if I can get this thing to not track my face here. Let me flip you around real quick. Okay. So, the nutserts they sent me are actually just a little bit too small for the holes that exist here, because there were some sort of other fenders that were here prior and they made the holes bigger. So what we're gonna have to do is get a M8 nutsert to put the rear fenders on. But I did go ahead and just mock up what they would look like using the two top bolts, and man, they give us a clean look down the Jeep. I'm gonna call that a wrap for tonight because I gotta get some sleep. But we got our fenders mocked, we know what parts we're gonna need, and we should have these fenders completely on and have everything tightened up in the next couple of days. Kyle, what are you doing?
We are swapping the grill out.
I think it's the best mod we could have done yet.
Yeah, angle grills need to go away forever.
Yes. All right, it is the last hour, and we're getting Grimlock all ready. Tomorrow's the show. Nathan's behind me, and he's hitting the tire shine heavy. If you're gonna have a show vehicle, you gotta go heavy on the tire shine, and Nathan is our tire shine expert here at Blackberry Off-Road. Let me flip you around. Nathan, do you think half a can per tire, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, half a can. Okay, we're gonna have a show vehicle. You're gonna have all the tire shine. We're adding some decals. We got it all nice and cleaned up. You know, as I mentioned before, we got this Jeep about 75% done. Exterior is almost completely done. We got a lot of work to do to the interior. We're not going to show that tomorrow. We're going to go to Skottles and Bottles, show off the exterior, see what the general public thinks about the Jeep, and then we're going to do some buttoning up, getting it perfect, do the interior, and really do some extra work on the exterior. And then the next video you're going to be seeing this thing in, the third video, is it, in its perfect form of show shape, and also seeing who it goes to, who buys it. So hold on, and we'll be going to Skottles and Bottles in the... Alright, so we're at Skottles and Bottles showing off Grimlock, and we're getting some good reactions to it. Awesome event here today, and very thankful to have Russ's Jeep here and all buttoned up as well. So we're going to be showing it off here today, and then getting it back to the shop and getting it, man, absolutely just SEMA ready, even though it may or may never go to SEMA, but we're going to build it with that mindset, right? We have it out to the show, people are really digging it. And glad we can bring it out and show. Got a lot of stuff coming up for the interior. So, yeah, let's see what the rest of the day.